When replacing the wheel bushings, I recommend going to the dealer and asking for a free print-off of the explosion diagram. You will first use a floor jack to raise the front end of the mower to bring the wheels off the floor. Remove the dust cap from the hub. You may need a screwdriver to pry it off. Then remove the retaining ring and then the washer. This frees the wheel up to slide easily off the axle. Remove the second flat washer from the other side of the wheel, or off the axle. You will need a slender piece of steel, such as a punch or an old chisel, that has a tip on it that will slide through the hub. You will also need to obtain a hammer. Position the punch through the hub, resting the point on the edge of the opposite bushing. Begin tapping, alternating each side until the bushing falls out. You will now turn the wheel over and repeat this process on the other side. Unpackage the new bushings and notice their shape. They have a flat spot on one side. This flat spot has a specific position when inserting the bushing. Notice on the hub of the wheel you will find a grease circ. You will insert the bushing with the flat part on the side of this circ. This flat spot creates a cavity that will fill up with grease and lubricate the axle. Before installing the bushing, add a fine layer of grease around the outside. Then insert the bushing, making sure it's straight up and down. You want to tap the bushing straight in. I like to lay the flat part of a mallet on the bushing and then drive it in using another hammer. Then check to make sure the bushing is snug in place. Flip the wheel over and repeat this process on the other side. You can now reinstall the wheel onto the axle. First, return the flat washer, and then when putting on the wheel, make sure the valve stem is facing the outside. Secure in place by returning the flat washer and the retaining clip. And finally, install the dust cap. You can now repeat this process on the other wheel. And most important, don't forget to lube all the zerks. You are now ready to roll.